Hello everyone, this is Daryl20, and welcome to episode 11 of Daryl20's Let's Play of Create Arcane Engineering. I am today getting ready to start down a little bit of a magical path. I want to work towards getting source gems, if I can. And that's going to require automation, a production line that looks like this. So here's the gist, just to recap where we're at. Our goal is source gems. And the reason I want source gems is that I can crush them into source crystal fragments, which is how I'll get my first spell book from Ars Nouveau. So that looks pretty cool. And hopefully books themselves are pretty standard. Yeah, they are. Okay, good. Good. And you can also use it for like all kinds of other cool, nifty things, like the time in a bottle. You know, there's a bunch of good stuff we're going to get from source gems, right? So we spent a lot of time doing create stuff. We're going to do some magic stuff, and then we're going to get back to create stuff, and then we're going to get back to magic stuff. I feel like it's going to be like a, in that order. So that said, in order to get source gems, you can get this source time crystal, which I have no idea what it is, or the way you're supposed to get it early game at least is to pour source over runic tablets, which we already know how to make. It's simply deploying a rune onto some smooth stone slabs. Okay. Now to make source is a little bit tricky. It looks like there's two ways to get it. You can either just cook with a blaze burner impure source, and that turns 12 millibuckets into 3 millibuckets. So you get about a quarter of the stuff. Or you can get 500 millibuckets of impure source without heating it and get 500 millibuckets of source, so 1 to 1. In order to do that, though, you're going to need some spell parchment, which is a little extra step. So it's up to you if you want to take the extra task of making the spell parchment. I feel like I'm probably going to do that because it's like, 4 to 1 versus 1 to 1. It's a huge dip. And impure source is not too terrible. You just need some Mage Bloom Source Berry Smoothie Bowls. And that'll get you some impure source. And also that gives you a bowl of leaves, which you can then use to make Mage Bloom fiber. So I feel like you really want to do this. Because otherwise you're just going to build up a whole bunch of bowls of leaves that are going to be wasted, right? So to get that, we're going to need some empty bowls with Mage Bloom Sourceberry Smoothies, which are mixed between Mage Bloom juice and Sourceberry juice, which is just compacted source berries and compacted Mage Bloom. So the next episode or two is going to be me building this whole production line and automating it. So the first thing I'd like to do is plant some crops. Now I have some Mage Bloom seeds. Do I have any more Mage Bloom seeds? I know I have some more Mage Bloom in here, and maybe that would be a good time. Nope. I can get seeds from enchanting apparatus, which I don't have access yet. Otherwise, we just have to do it on the floating island, which is, no big deal. Let's pop up to that floating island again that we were at earlier. Boop. Remember this place? I stole the lily pads of fertility that used to live here, and I think what I'm going to do is just harvest all your plants from up here. That are Mage Bloomy at least. Source berries, yeah, I want those. Maybe not the source berry ones. I don't think harvesting the source berry ones are too good, but harvesting these is a good idea. That should be cool. Okay, how am I for Mage Bloom seeds now? 18? Definitely better. Definitely better. And what I decided to do is reuse this. Remember this harvester setup that was a huge waste of time and didn't go anywhere? Yeah, let's use it. That's the plan. At least I think that's the plan. We'll see if that's the plan or not. I'm pretty sure that'll be the plan now. What I've done is cleared out a bit of the area here. Alright, so you're gonna spill a little bit there. I don't think that's too big of a deal. I might want you to move back a little bit. Let's see. Are you gonna be like a real problem for me? I think I want to cover you up, but that's gonna stop the whole thing from spinning, right? That's okay, because we can handle that by just running it in the other direction, yes? Yeah. That should be fine. It might require reversing some things, but we can manage reversing some things, right? Well. That should be fine. You know what I'll probably do? Let's do this instead. Come here, you. There you go. Now it's spinning. That's way better. Cool. Okay, so you're going to chill here for a minute. I'm going to get... So that means I can clear this stuff out, no problem. And then we're going to want more linear chassis, I believe. I'm pretty sure I want the linear chassis. If I'm not mistaken. Do I have more of those linear chassis dudes? If not, I can probably get some. Is this one in the pack where I can, like, do that? Yes, there's apparently linear chassis in here. Oh, there they are. Nice. I got 5 of them. Hey, that's actually pretty darn close to what I need. How do I get more of these? Oh, that's easy. That's really easy. Easy peasy. I'm out of oak again, though. I'm gonna have to go cutting down trees. I really need to get, like, one of those harvesting... Either a harvesting spell from Ars Nouveau, or, like, a tree chopper from... Yeah. From Tinkers. But, we'll get there. Well, let's just start with this, and then we'll get what we need to get in a minute. Okay, so you can sit here. Now, pretty sure... Actually, not sure at all. We should be ready with the glue. But I'm pretty sure that the linear chassis, the whole point of it is that, like, everything connects nicely. So let's do that. And then let's get... I had a crafting table around here somewhere. Another chest. Because I want 2 chests for this. Because I have a plan, and you'll see what it is in a minute. But I need 2 chests to implement it. Okay. Alright, so now let's also get... I'm going to get another one of these setups going. So we're going to need the sequenced gear shift, maybe a gearbox, and a couple other things along those lines. Hopefully I have more of them. Did I have more than one sequenced gear shift? I do. Good. Good, good, good. And how about gearboxes? Yep, yep. Okay, that should be cool. And what did I use for a timer? Yeah. I used the repeaters, right? The pulse repeater, is that what I used? We'll figure that part out in a minute. But yeah, pulse repeaters is what I used. But for now, we're just going to do it manual because I want to see what's up. All right, so you're going to sit here, mister. Cool. And then your job will be to piston... Let's make it 7 meters. Double speed forward. Delay for half a second. And then piston 7 and double speed backwards. Does that sound cool? Sort of, but probably have to do the opposite direction. Which we'll handle in a moment. There we go. Yep, and we're going to need more piston poles, too. We might have some of those. We might not. Nope. But that's easy. It's just any planks with andesite alloy. I knew they wouldn't be expensive. Okay, let's try this again, but reverse the order. So now it'll go forward several steps and then back. And see how it did push everything? That's the benefit of the linear chassis. They'll all connect to each other without needing to use glue, which is cool. And there we go. Nice. Now the only other thing I might need to do... Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. That should be good. Because I only need to go 7 blocks. I hope when I get into Ars Nouveau I can get some faster running stuff and some better jumping stuff. Perfect. So you'll note that I made myself a 7x7 hole with a nice bit of water in the middle. Now, I'm not 100% sure about source berries and mage bloom seeds, but we'll figure this out in a moment and see if this works out for us. So now I want to harvest all these dudes. And let's get our... So things I want to test. One, will this get broken by those? Because that would probably be bad if it did. Oh, look at that. All the little particles and everything. And two, let me get myself a hoe. Because some of this area is going to need to be... Can lush grass blocks not be tilled? Oh, that kills me. Lush dirt can't be tilled, so we have to get, like, normal dirt. Is this normal? Nope, that's lush grass. Because, of course, it is. Can we have normal dirt somewhere? I'm cool with, like, lush grass being a thing. I am. But also, let me till it. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna have to sleep for the night anyway, so let me get some normal dirt here, and then we'll be back. Alright, so now I want to replace all this. Alright, let's be ready with this when we go to break. Now, what I could do, if this breaks the lily pad, I can just not have a harvester here, and we can do 3 rows of mage bloom and 3 rows of sourceberry. That could be kind of cool, right? So let's experiment real quick, right? So we need to, I'm pretty sure we need to till the ground for you guys. And then I guess the question is does this work, right? So we'll let the lily pad get them grown up, and then we'll see what kind of trouble we run into when we harvest things. My hope is that this goes pretty smoothly. Okay? And you're with me, Chief, because you don't need to exist no more. Wow, that is a big area of effect on that lily pad of fertility, let me tell you. That's kind of cool. And if we wanted to, we could throw down more lily pads. And we could also, like, look around for more of these Sky Island dudes. Because I bet we would find more lily pads on more Sky Islands. And that would be cool, too. But we'll handle all that in a bit. Let's come back once these are all grown enough where I can test this. While waiting for that to grow, I found another item. And realistically, all I would need here is this stuff. But I might as well harvest this as well, since the seeds are not easy to come by right now, right? Okay. So what I'll say is that Mage Bloom definitely grows slower than the berries. I'll put a second one there, maybe just for appearance's sake. I'll put a third. We can always reduce this, right? We can always make it less, but for now I kind of want to see if this even works. There we go. Are you full? You look full. 57%. Not even close to full. That one's even higher. 71, 86. It'll get there now that I've got these 3 going. I really just want to see these all get harvested. I feel like it won't be too long, right? That one's done. Good enough for me. All right, let's push the button and see what happens. So the question is, will it harvest all these things properly? And will it destroy those? Oh, no, it does not like those. It doesn't break them, but it doesn't not break them. That's not good. That's not good at all. So what we're going to want to do to make you cool is something like this. So we're basically going to want you to not be connected there. And then we're going to want... Let's do this. Let's use glue. I'm going to put glue here, here, Can I do this? And here? Is that going to be a problem? I feel like it's going to drag some things I don't want it to drag, but it might be okay. Nope. Not quite what I was going for. But we'll see what happens now. So did you destroy my sourceberry blocks, or what? No, you didn't. Good. Good, good, good. Good. That's cool. Okay. So now we just need to get those two things connected, and we should be groovy, right? Okay, or not. Why you know connecting? I don't know. This could be slower though, right? It could totally be slower. These guys are connected to each other, yes. Oh, click again to confirm? Oh. Line. Area of connect. Okay, neat. Alright, well that's neato. First position selected. So glue works a little differently than I remember, huh? Oh. Is that how it always worked? No, you used to like... Yeah, okay. Punch it with the glue item in hand. Okay. Cool. Okay. So now you're my, selected block here. So when I do the top block, that should link them all. And that should be cool, right? I do kind of like that. That's nifty. I guess we'll see how badly I broke things. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Right? That works. I'm on board with this. All right, so everything is good. So one, the lily pads, I bet if I put them a Y level lower, it would be less of a deal, but I think this is fine, right? This is fine. I'm cool with this. So let's till up more earth and get ready to plant more of these dudes, right? Now here's my question. Isn't it true that like you want to plant in rows, it's a little bit more efficient? I'm not gonna worry about that much. We've got the lily pads helping, it should be fine. Okay. And then the source berries go over here. Okay. And now that should be cool, right? And if we wanted to, we could put more lily pads there, but I don't think we need it. And at this point, we could get more glass and call that a day. Cool. Now, wasn't there connecting glass or no? Wasn't there a form of glass that, like, it might need to be put in the thing. I feel like there was clear glass. How did we get clear glass? Nope. Am I just using normal glass over here, or was it another kind of glass? Was this thing something? Framed glass. That looks cool. That's what I'm using over there, isn't it? That should be pretty cool. Now, is it going to be a problem? Yeah, because of those blocks up top. I kind of wanted to cover this whole thing up. Wow, look how fast you guys grew. That's pretty awesome. I kind of wanted to cover this whole thing up with glass, but if you guys are going to be there doing that, I can't do that, can I? Not really. And I'm assuming I can't connect... So it either has to be above, below, in front, or behind, right? So it has to be above or below, because in front or behind would run into the same sticky problem. And below wouldn't be good because there's dirt under there, and that would also not work great. So I guess no. Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave it as is. All right, that's fine. No glass roof here. I thought that would be cool to have a glass roof, but like these guys are gonna have a problem with that glass roof existing because that's just not gonna work, right? But those 3 blocks like that, yeah, definitely not. Wonder if I put a half slab there? No, there's no way that would work, right? There's no way putting a half slab in between those would work, right? Definitely not. It would be cool, but I can't imagine that would work. So I happen to have this redstone link, right? Which actually not hard to get. Why don't I try this? If I were to attach the redstone link here, and I gave it a frequency of... Do what now? What? Inventory desync, please. That. And then we put a redstone link here. The frequency of that. No? Red, blue. Red, blue. Right. Mage Bloom. That should work. Right? So links can transmit wirelessly. Oh, sneak while clicking to transfer. Ah. So set it to receive mode. So where's my wrench? I need him to know that he's on receive mode. Is that cool? Yeah. Which one's receive mode? Do. Alright, so the white circle is receive mode. Alright. So that's cool. So it's in receive mode over here. Mage Bloom and Sourceberry. Mage Bloom and Sourceberry. Hey, now we're cooking. Look at it go. Aha, that's cool, right? So now the same timer will control both, right? Isn't that cool? I feel like that's cool. That's pretty cool. I feel like it's pretty cool. Just saying. Alright, so I need a lot of wood right now. Maybe not that much wood, but enough wood that it's going to be a problem. So let's get Tinkers going. I should be able to moderately quickly get a decent... Like, I don't have to go crazy to get Tinkers going, but since we have the melter, we can do that, right? So refresh my memory, but I believe it's something along... Oh, no. Don't tell me this isn't going to work. Alright, so that's cool-ish, but not quite where I want it to be. A crafting station. Is that what I want? Or is that just like... No, that's just like a thing. It's not what I want at all. You go away. Crafting station. Yeah. Let's find, like... I guess I could just use a normal tree. That should be sufficient. We'll see. Alright, so maple planks weren't, you know... I had hopes for maple planks, but no. I just have so much junk. I really need to get some kind of trash can. Is there, like, any kind of trash can in the pack? There's the nullifier, but that's a thing. I might just add, like, a trash thing. That wouldn't be too terrible, I don't think. Alright, so let's try this again. You and you. Well, that's a crafting station. That's not what I want. All right, am I missing something? Heart builder. Oh, okay. That's different. Okay. And then tool. Is that what it's called? Tool station? These patterns must have changed. Tinker station. Ah, look at you with all these, you know, things. Sweet. That works. Now I need to get the advanced version of you, don't I? If I want the advanced things, I do. And for that, we're going to need blocks of metal. It's the Tinker's Anvil. So that shouldn't be too bad. I've got enough iron for that, right? That should be cool. Hopefully iron counts. Forget if iron counts. We'll find out. Okay, I don't need you no mores, and you guys can kind of go away for a minute. And then give me that back. Nope, blocks of iron don't count. Brass would count. Electrum, Invar, Constantin, Steel, Enderium, Lumium. Any T-construct anvil. Queen Slime, Manulin. Maybe brass. Brass shouldn't be too bad. I can do brass, right? Pretty sure I could get 3 blocks of brass going on. Right? Because that's just zinc and copper with the blaze burner going. How about 16 of each? That should give me 32 of each, which should be more than enough. Okay, so bing, bang, boom. Excuse me, sir. Rude. Very, very rude. All right, so that'll give me a bunch of brass. Then I can get the anvil. Yes? All right, what else can I put away here? I'm gonna call you magical, so I'm gonna throw you in there. That's accurate, right? That's fair. I can do that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And then let's put away some of this stuff that we don't need at the moment. That feels pretty good to me. And then maybe one more thing I want to do. It wasn't part of the pack, but I feel like it's a worthy addition, right? And then this crafting station, I don't really need him. This has become my pit of avoiding. Wow. Alright, how's my... You can't be done already, can you? Wow, you are. Okay. Cool. That was easy. That was easy. Okay, so now you can make that, right? Oh, yes. Yes, we can. Brass counts. Booyah. All right, so now for a broad axe, I just need, you know, the broad axe handle, a tough handle, a pickaxe head, and a tool binding. All right, so what I can do... I'm thinking I might want... So, like, let's get tool bindings. Let's get tool handles, a tough handle, a broad axe head. That needs more materials. And a pickaxe head. And that should be cool, right? And then we get a little bit of gold here, because I'm pretty sure it's still gold that does this. And gold melts quickly, if I remember, right? And then we want a casting table. It's been so long since I've done Tinkers, hasn't it? It really has been. Right? And then we just do this and that. And that's pretty cool. Sweet. Okay. Not too shabby. Are there any other casts I might want? Mostly because I've got like one more ingot's worth of stuff in there. Anything else that might be useful? Repair kit could be cool. Small blade might be nice. Also large plate might be nice in hammerheads. I'll go small blade. Eventually we'll get a better sword. Sweet. Okay. And now if I want an axe head, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to start with iron, right? I mean, I don't actually know. Axe head. Electrum, Invar. Is there like a brass version? Nope. So let's just do iron. Right? Yeah. Just do iron. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. So I think we want... So if we want a broad axe... Am I missing it? There it is. Yeah, we want the pickaxe, and then we want a tough handle. So that'll be 3... Nope. The tough handle. Needs more iron. Is that a tough binding or a regular tool binding? Regular tool binding. And we got 3 ingots worth in there. So that last one needs 8. So we're only going to need 2 more after this. Cool. And that should drain it all. Perfect. Okay. Now, wasn't there some kind of pattern chest or something? There is a parts chest, a cast chest. That seems like a lot of work. Well, actually not too terrible. We'll get it in a minute. After I get this guy going. So bing, bang, boom. Nice. That works for me. Let's go see how good a job it does. Because I have a big bunch of wood to chop down. Pretty good. Not terrible. Seen better. For some reason it left this whole bottom layer here for me to chop. So that was nice of it. Better. Getting clear. It does a pretty good job. It does a pretty good job. What I could probably do is you now. I really wish I could have gotten rid of these, like, leaf things that fall, because they're annoying. Alright. So I'm going to call that a pretty good wrapping up point for the episode. What do you guys think? We automated the production of the Mage Bloom and all that stuff. Next episode, we're going to have to come back and figure out how to do more with it, right? We need to do all the things, right? The processing of it and all that stuff. The one thing I am not good at with Create is vertical transport, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. But for now, it's wrapping up point. So, Darryl20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time to automate more of that cool stuff. And then hopefully we will quickly get into Ars Nouveau and we can have some magical fun times. But having a bunch of wood now is going to make my life a lot easier. And being able to chop down trees all in one go will be even better for me for lots of reasons. But for now, take it easy.